What's up, YouTube? This is my JG Full Metal M4S system enhanced version with my own custom stuff done to it. So, for starters, I'm going to start off by saying that the first time I did a review on this video, I didn't really know, or a review on this gun, I didn't really know what I was talking about. Because I'd just gotten into airsoft and I'd just gotten my gun, and I knew a little bit, enough to let me talk like I knew what I was talking about, but really I didn't know what I was talking about. So now that I do know what I was talking about, let me tell you something. If you think about buying this gun, do it. This gun for the money is ridiculous crazy. I got it from Airsoft Megastore for $270. Don't buy from Airsoft Megastore. Get it from Airsoft GI, because Airsoft GI, they inspect their guns and they chrono their guns, and it's $20 cheaper. They're just a way better store in general. So, let's see here. Okay, start off with the gun. Number one, the gun is full metal. It's pretty hefty, 9 pounds. It's heavy. Number two, like I said, it's all metal. Full metal, lower receiver, upper receiver. Pretty much everything on here is metal except for the inner work of this front hand guard on the rail system, and like the stock and the hand grip. I do have my own custom stock and other things done to the gun. I'll get to that later. The gun comes with, and this is stock, it comes with a 9.6 volt nunchuck style battery, which is already enough ROF and milliampage to last you for a whole day if you're smart. If you don't just hold down the trigger all the time whenever you fire. Let's see here. It comes with a 363 millimeter inner barrel. It is a 6.03 precision inner barrel, which is really good stock. It's got a roller bearing piston head on the inside, which I don't know if you know what that means, but basically, here's your cylinder and here's your piston. Wow, this looks terrible, but I can't believe I'm doing this. But typically on lower end airsoft guns, you just have the piston inside the cylinder, and as it goes in and punches the air to make the BB fly through the hop up and through the barrel and to your target or whatever, typically the piston just grinds against the inside of the cylinder. But if a piston head has a roller bearing, it basically means there's wheels all the way around the piston head, which makes it roll on the inside of the piston instead of grind on the inside of it, so it makes your parts last a lot longer. It's already got a, let's see, it's got a full metal one-piece hop-up. I'm not sure about the bucking. I've never really gotten to see on that, but I can't imagine that it's a V-cut or anything like that, because the shots every once in a while are inconsistent. Let's see here. It's got a high torque motor. It shoots about 1,000 rounds a minute with just the battery that comes with. I've done some custom work to my gun, so mine shoots a little bit faster, with just still the same motor that the gun came with. I mean, this gun, stock, is awesome, just by itself. It's really worth the money, $250. It's a great gun to get you started with. You won't regret buying it. I can promise you that. You'll buy the gun. It's really nice. It's got the flip-up sights and all that stuff. You've probably already seen enough JG reviews before you've seen this. So I'm going to get to the custom stuff that makes this one mine. That makes me proud that it's my JG. One, it's got this little quirk. My desk cover never likes to stay up. Like, if I just tap it enough, it pops open. But, it's really supposed to pop open with the charging lever. So let's start with some of the things I've done. I've got an AIM Sports ergonomic tactical folding foregrip with pressure pad housing on the side. I want to get a PEC box or a flashlight or a laser sight or something if I can put a pressure pad in there, so I can squeeze and do some cool stuff with. Secondly, I've just got a metal flash hider. I have no idea what it is or what brand, because I got it put on there for $5 from the guys at Airsoft Smith in Columbus, Ohio. That's not where I live. I just happen to be up there with my gun. On the top of the gun, I've got a Leapers 40mm red-green dot sight. It's got adjustable brightness on both the red and the green dot. I usually use the green dot, but sometimes whenever the battery gets low, the green dot doesn't work, so I have to switch to red, which isn't a huge deal. Let's see. I have a Hurricane crane stock on the back. It's pretty cool. I have the whole gun wired to the back, because typically S systems are wired to the front. But if you have an S system, or if you've been looking at getting an S system, you know that it's a pain in the ass to get the battery in and out of this handguard here. So what I did is I had one of the airsoft techs here in town wire my gun to the back, and one of my favorite things about this gun, which I didn't think would be my favorite until I actually got to play with it, is on the inside here, I've got Dean connectors. I don't know if you ever heard anyone talk about using Dean connectors on your gun. I highly recommend it. Since it's got a better connection, they put Dean connectors on your battery and Dean connectors on the inside of your gun. What that does is that it gives you a better connection, which ups your ROF, makes your battery more responsive, makes everything run a little bit more efficient. Oh, one more thing, this gun also comes equipped with a MOSFET chip. Basically what that is an onboard computer for your gun that it keeps track of battery usage and basically just makes every single one of your shots the most consistent, the most energy efficient, gets you the most bang for your buck, keeps your battery from overheating, your motor from overheating, etc. So if you're curious about the crane stock, it is Hurricane brand. It's alright, like it feels really good, it's really solid, it's really cool. Only problem is this butt plate falls off sometimes. So, you know, just some zip ties through here fixes that right away. But anyway, so this is mine. Oh, the final thing that makes this mine. I play Halo 3 a lot, or used to anyway, and that's the stuck emblem from Halo 3, and I've got that on all of my magazines to kind of show that they're mine, so no one takes them if I ever drop one whenever I'm playing. But, so I run all mid caps with my gun, because the high cap that comes with the gun's kind of shoddy, so I don't recommend using it. But the gun itself is really high quality. I'm extremely pleased with it. I do realize now that buying a full metal gun, unless you're a man about it, they're really sturdy and they're nice, but God, they are heavy. Like, you get a sling for this gun as soon as you buy it because it will wear down on you really, really fast. But, so, this is my JG. I love it. I'm eventually going to get a suppressor to go on top of here, but I don't like suppressors that hang off the end of the barrel there. I want them to get, well, I like it close up flush to the gun, but they don't make a suppressor that's hollowed out and fits over the end and screws on, you know? So I'm going to custom make one, and I'll post a video on that whenever I get that done, which might not be for a while. I could always get a new, God, I told you this thing never stays shut. I could always get a new outer barrel, but new outer barrels are like anywhere between 40 to 60 bucks depending on the quality that you want, and I want high quality. I don't want some piece of crap. But other than that, that's a pretty damn good gun. Like, I wanted the KWA, but that gun's discontinued, so this is an excellent, excellent alternative to the KWA. Very nice, very good. Just get one. There's no reason you shouldn't have one. If you're looking at getting an M4S system, get the JG Full Metal M4S system from Airsoft GI or Evike. I recommend Airsoft GI. Like I said, they fully inspect all the guns, and they chrono them before they send them to you. One quick thing I will say, disclaimer, do not buy your guns from Airsoft Megastore. Gear, BBs, you know, goggles, anything like that, totally cool. As far as guns go, I don't recommend it just because a lot of the times manufacturers will get rushed with making their guns. And what they'll do is they'll overlook small things. And what Airsoft GI does is, you know, they know that, and so they'll inspect all of the gun, you know, to make sure it's totally cool before they ship it to you. Airsoft Megastore just takes it off the shelf and ships it to you. And unfortunately, my gun, the two screws that go right in here that are supposed to hold the grip on, I don't remember if I said this in my last review or not, but basically, they weren't there. So I had to go buy my own and put them in there. And in the process, I ended up breaking my motor connector plugs, and it was just a pain in the ass, and I hated it. So, that being said, you want to get one more good, pretty look at it. JG Full Metal M4S system with my crane stock, red dot sight, foregrip. It's really nice, feels good. It's just, it's a pretty gun. I like it a lot, and I probably won't need to get a new one for a while. And that's that.